What if I told you that there was a man who promoted Pan African unity, black pride, long before Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and Marcus Garvey? Would you believe me saying that? And do you also know the name of this person? A man who told Africans to embrace their identity and African unity before any other person and be proud of it. But one thing that is true is that nobody talks about this man anywhere, even in the school system. No media, actually even mentions his name. Why is this so? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the story of Edward Wilmot Blyden, one of the founding fathers of Pan-Africanism, if not the founding father of Pan-Africanism. Even though some credit Dr. Kwame Nkrumah for this, I personally think that Edward Wilmot Blyden gets the key for this. Who was Edward Wilmot Blyden? Edward Wilmot Blyden was born far away, not in Africa, but somewhere in the Caribbean island of St. Thomas, far away in 1832. His parents actually pushed him to school to have a full glance of education and religious education. His show of intelligence and smartness in classroom actually made him to decide to one day go to the United States of America, of which he tried many times to go to the United States of America, to attend or further his education. Unfortunately, he got rejected many times he tried. Instead of giving up in life for not getting the opportunity to study in the United States of America, Blyden made a bold decision, and this decision changed everything forever. And this was when he decided to move to one particular African country, and that is Liberia. At this point in time, many blacks in the United States of America started moving to the Republic of Liberia to seek new opportunity where they were repatriating to find a new place to stay. Like American colonization society took a lot of blacks from the United States and decided to move them to Liberia. And Blyden also found that opportunity actually. And later on, he was not part of those who moved by the ACS, but he moved personally to the Republic of Liberia, and this is where he changed the game. In Liberia, Blyden turned out to be a teacher, not just a teacher, a writer, and a diplomat. And he continued to do this for a long period of time. And there he became one of the most powerful intellectual voices on the continent of Africa and beyond. Isn't it unfortunate that Blyden's name is now mentioned, as we would see the names of other Pan-Africanists mentioned? As a person, philosophically, Blyden believed that the Western culture is not superior to the African culture, and Africans could also find their new way in the world to project their culture, and wherever they would go, they should let the world know about that exactly. And he also argued that Christianity and African culture could coexist if the two could be identified within the African continent. Apart from being a diplomat in Liberia and the African continent, he also served in the Republic of Sierra Leone, where he made his voice known once again from Liberia to Sierra Leone. His writings actually laid the foundation for figures like Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and W.E. Du Bois, who later became the champions of Pan-Africanism right here in Accra. So Blyden is not somebody we talk about today. We should do more to elevate and remember our African heroes, those who laid the foundation for this continent, for the African unity of Pan-Africanism. And Blyden was one of those figures. One can also argue that without Blyden, figures like Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Marcus Garvey, or W.E.B. Du Bois would not be heard by anybody, because he did the foundational work for most of these guys or our forefathers that we continually mention. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel FOLE TV. Give the video a thumbs up, also hit the notification button so that anytime I drop anything new, you shall be the first to know.